got off work not too long ago, so right now we're gonna I actually ran some errands, to be honest. I had to go to the bank. I paid off my credit card. It was like $1,000 that I have to owe back. Now I only owe $500 because I just paid $500 to put down. So next week I'll be putting down like another $300, and after that it'll be $200, and then it'll be completely done. Now I gotta go to Walmart, gotta go to Dollar Tree, gotta go to Audi. Bro, I'm doing this all on foot. Like, I don't have a car. You know, this is like the time where it's like, damn, like I gotta do all this shit. But it's like I can't do it in separate days because my job is literally requiring me to work 10 to 12 hours a day. So this is like the only day I can do this shit. Like, literally. Like, it's really ridiculous. Like, I can't believe that I gotta go to 3 different places and they're far. Like, literally on foot. I just got done leaving Wells Fargo, had to deposit money. Now I gotta go Dollar Tree, Walmart, and cross the street to go back home to get back on the bus. So it's definitely a lot. Like, I see how it is not having a car. So Walmart is highway robbery. There we go. Sorry. Highway robbery, bro. I spent $35 on 3 items. All right, go. So I gotta see if this can like fit in my backpack. Like, I don't have a lot of space. I don't want to go to Aldi with all this shit in my bag. So you guys can make it fit. So I did get like some toothpaste, some tissue, some paper towels to wipe my desk down. My desk gets this dirty desk all the fucking time, but I probably gotta clean it down when I get home. So yeah, my back is about to be broken by the time I get home, and then I still gotta carry this shit to the bus stop. Like, that is probably the worst thing about this. So I got everything going. Now we gotta go get groceries because I got no food at home. I'm talking about I got ramen noodles. I got ramen noodles at home, and I'm not going heavy grocery shopping because I'll be here next week, and then I still gotta make a couple of investments on Amazon to buy some lights, stuff in the room when I come back to streaming in October. I did make my announcement that I am coming back, so it's just right now just trying to get everything together, and then I hope that I have enough time. I'll probably reward myself by getting some In-N-Out, and then we'll see from there. If I don't get In-N-Out today, I get to go to Texas Roadhouse this weekend. So, well, Saturday after work, because I work this weekend. So we'll see how it goes, man. I want to see what I'm getting from the grocery line. So I never got a chance to record in the store, but the groceries are secure. Now we got to walk to the bus stop. Then we got to catch the bus to go home. I really want In-N-Out. I really do. And I honestly spent $73, so I definitely ain't going to Texas Roadhouse now. So we're gonna try to see if we can make it to In-N-Out. I got a steak, which I'm debating if I should make tonight or tomorrow night for Thursday's night game, but something telling me just go to In-N-Out. And I think I might just listen to my heart on this one. Like, In-N-Out may be the movie one. Did everything we need to. I'm glad I got that done all in one day. It took 2 hours just by walk, so definitely was a lot, but got it done. Another thing, man, I just went to get In-N-Out and I'm still hungry. Good thing I went to go grab this Italian wrap I got from Aldi's. Man, Aldi's is the grocery store out here is hella cheap. Like, and that's the only grocery store I went to that was cheap, because when I went to Walmart just to pick up some hygiene stuff, what did I told you, I ended up buying some wash, deodorant, and some stuff for my hair. Like, I'm like, damn, all that shit came up to $35. Highway rob, crazy work. But we're home, we're just chilling for right now. I just got a lot of stuff to do. I'm exporting tonight, so I probably won't get done until midnight because it's a lot of videos that need to get finished. I'll probably post all of them over the weekend. I definitely gotta get ready to record more games, and yeah, man, we're on track, man. I did everything I needed to. Paid bills, paid my mom. I think I owed her like $75, and then my brother's birthday coming up, so I gave him $100. I took care of every single thing I needed to today, and now I'm kind of free, but I'm not, because I'm working, as you can tell. Like, I'm always working. I'm always working to be the best, but right now I just trying to get as much as I can done before midnight. And I'm so exhausted. So we ended up coming home the next day. I did laundry. I'm doing my videos right now. All the gaming stuff has been updated. Some of the stuff is hella delayed. I think I talked about it, you know, payments and stuff like that. So I was able to subscribe to all the stuff again, and I had to get thumbnails ready. Now I gotta ask ChatGPT of how I'm gonna do these thumbnails. Then I gotta come out with titles, and all these videos will be coming out the next couple of days, so it's definitely gonna be a lot. Then I have to talk about my topics, and then just continue to make sure I'm recording. I remember I took a couple of days off just because of the fact that work has been so much, but I gotta continue to push myself.
The stuff that I do, it's very, very difficult. Like social media and trying to run 4 different accounts, it's definitely difficult. Also running a Kick page that you stream on, and also running other different social media platforms for you to stay relevant. I feel so that I'm giving everything that I have, and I'm honestly very grateful that I'm betting on myself, because if I would have really just gave my all to a college or just gave my all to a job, it wouldn't work out for the long term, you know? I'm in a position right now where it's like, this is all I have, this is all I know. With everything that's going on in my life, I just don't choose to run away from things. I choose to fight them to the best of my ability and go back to the drawing board and try to be the best version I can be for myself. A lot of people in my position would quit and give up and just say, man, at least I tried. But to be honest, I never wanted to be that type of person to give up on something that I love and care about the most, and that is streaming, and that is making content for other people in this world. You know, you guys are part of a story. You guys are part of this rebuild that I have going on. I'm not where I want to be in life, but I'm choosing every single day to fight for the life that I want for myself. You know, I feel so that this life is teaching me so much about myself that I thought I would never learn from anybody. But if it's one thing I will give advice to anyone that's going through something, don't give up, get help, try to fight the best of your ability, because everybody's going through something.
To God. Sometimes we're on the run for a while. Sometimes we're just not really in the mood to sort of deal with God or face the God question. Sometimes we get hurt. Another amazing name we looked at last weekend is Jehovah Rapha, which means God heals. He sees what's on the way. Even when you feel powerless, invisible, unfairly treated, God can move and work in your life. He's the God who sees you. Financial blessing comes with a weight. Work responsibility blessing comes with a weight. It comes with a heaviness with it. If God expands your footprint, praying that you will move in my life, I don't see your blessing in my life, and it's actually God's mercy that He's holding back His blessing until we're ready to carry the weight. But then what we see in Genesis 16 is what we might call a recipe for disaster. Here's the recipe for disaster. They take God's promise and then they add in a shortcut. Come on, somebody. And then what you get from that is disaster. Now, we're all tempted to take shortcuts. In their case, they took the shortcut of trying to insert Hagar into the picture and kind of jumpstart this thing and have a baby on their own this way. But we can all take our own shortcuts. I mean, if any of you work in trades, then you know, like there's a right way to do something. And then there's the way people often do it, right? And you got to make a choice. Am I gonna do a shortcut? Am I gonna take a shortcut in that situation?
I'm so glad my mom put me in church at a very, very young age. The reason why I say that is because God has really helped me through this process, and I'm glad I was able to build a relationship with Him when I was younger. I know over the years things has been wishy-washy with me and Him because I haven't been consistent going to church. And my young adult life, in my early 20s, going into my mid 20s, I really realized how God is important to me. And I really realized that just going to church and just listening to Him and listen to a pastor talk about Him, His message, His word is everything to me. I feel like everything really took a turn in my life in a negative way. And I blame myself. Like, I really sit here and I gotta blame myself for where I'm at. I didn't do the necessary things I needed to do as a man to do most of the things I should have got done, you know. It's something that I did learn this year. It's always tomorrow. Always gonna be tomorrow. No matter what you going through, it always be tomorrow where things gonna eventually get better. But you gotta sit there and put the time in. You gotta sit there and put the work in. Nothing that I've done this far, and I'm not saying God is not enough. Everything I got so far hasn't been just off prayers. Like, it literally have been off hard work, dedication, really betting on myself, working, putting in overtime to get to where I need to be. Like, I literally had to put in that work. You know, and mentally I'm trying to pull myself out of a dark hole, and
I just remind myself every single day it's always going to be tomorrow. So today, it must have felt like I lost, but I'm always looking forward to tomorrow because I know tomorrow is going to be a different battle. I just been in a stage where it's just loss after loss after loss after L, man. Like it's crazy, bro. It's like when you have taken so many L's, it's like, bro, like you kind of already know when the next one is coming. Like it's really crazy. But I don't look at L's as losses though. I look at L's as lessons. Like I learned a lot, through these lessons period in my life. Like these lesson stages of my life where you find out certain things about people or certain things about situations that you wish you would have done better by. But at the end of the day, like those are lessons. Like those are things that you absolutely gotta learn or gotta go through. It's just right now, dude, it's just I'm really at one of those stages where it's like I can't breathe, I can't catch a break, I just really want to just win. Like I'm tired of losing. That's all it's been. That's all it's ever fucking been, is me losing, and I'm tired of that shit. I need to really lock in and really just try to become the best version of myself. And honestly, I'm going through something right now that's been driven me to be great, because I feel like motivation dies. So I'll use the word driven, because when you're driven to do something, you're driven to do it to be great. And I feel like motivation can die any instant, and any feeling that you may lose could go away, snap of a heartbeat. But I want to let you guys know, whatever you guys going through, man, I need you guys to push through and understand God got us. He really does. My Lord and Savior, He's going to do everything in His power to put me in the best position to win. And I really do believe that. Right now it's hard for me to see that, but I really do believe that He is going to put me in a good position to win. I just can't see that at the moment. I just want you guys to understand, man, you guys have an opportunity to be great, man. Somebody out there want to listen to your story. You just got to be out there to share it. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I want you guys to understand my life will continue to get worse before it gets better. But at the same time, I know God has my victories. He sees me at the end of the finish line, and everything will be all right. Before I end this video off, man, things will get better, man. Things will get